Well, it's well into winter. Because of global warming, the ground hasn't quite been frozen enough to do trail riding. You don't want to ride in the mud. You're ruining the trails for yourself and for future users of said trails. So I've been sort of avoiding trail riding, been just sticking to my gravel bike. It's frozen now. It's well below freezing. It's minus 7 degrees Celsius outside right now, according to my car's thermometer. I'm going to ride my fat bike today. I've left my not winter tires on, my Maxxis Minions. There hasn't really been much snowfall. I don't think there's going to be much ice on the trails. I hope not. Well, we'll find out. I'm going to hit the trails. See you there. Ooh, it's cold. As expected, the trails are dry but frozen. I mean, at one point they were muddy, but now there's no sign of that. Pretty sure I could have just taken my trail bike. I would have had an equally good time. Maybe even better. Fat bike is fun, but these trails are pretty clear. Now, I highly recommend in freezing weather to take multiple pairs of gloves in slightly different temperature ranges. So I have these Pilazumi synthetic lobsters. And then I have 45 North wool-lined half lobsters. And the reason is, if you sweat in your gloves, your hands are gonna get real cold, real fast. So you want to be able to change out your gloves for dry ones. One particularly wrong ride, I swapped between two pairs of gloves, back and forth, back and forth. And that worked well. One was a bit too warm, one was a bit too cold. Whoa, interesting, very interesting. Oh, this is fun. Can't even climb over this. I wonder if this was intentional, like this trail is closed. One of the things that is very easy to forget while riding in cold temperatures is staying hydrated. I definitely don't drink as much when it's cold. Wow, look at these ruts. Full on crevice. There we go. The flats will get me around the construction zone. Still give me some single track. I don't think I'll be doing the big dirt jump course. It's not the fat bike that's stopping me. It's the lack of protective gear. Especially since I'm on the fat bike. Yeah, I made a mistake, and that is I brought 2 warm gloves, and I needed a slightly cooler temperature glove. And the flat's come to an end. Falling today would be worse than usual. Whew. It's cold, but in the sun it's quite pleasant. This is a really nice day. I'm glad I made it out here. Somebody put hot cocoa in the water bottle. Does that work? Is that a good idea? I'm thinking that is a good idea. Try it for next time. Let me know in the comments. So my gloves are too warm. My shoes not warm enough. These are Shimano waterproof hikers with extra thick merino wool socks inside on my feet, but my toes, they be freezing. toes are getting pretty cold. Back to the flats to get around the construction. Well, that wasn't as cold as I thought it would be. Did 15.5 kilometers, mostly because of time, though my toes were starting to get kind of painful cold. So definitely needed warmer footwear. But the rest of me was actually a bit too warm. I should have worn a slightly lighter pair of gloves, and I think I would have been much happier. The balaclava was a little bit overkill. I could have just gone with a beanie and a little neck tube. Always pull the neck tube down. But it is what it is, and I still had a good time. I didn't really push myself. Easy trail riding just to get some miles in on the trails. It's a good time. I hope you're getting out there in the cold. Remember, there is no such thing as bad weather, only inappropriate clothing. So get out there, get the right gear on, and pound some miles. See you out there.